Hello. Guys, after 2 flights in, we are in Frankfurt International Airport, Germany. And the weather is currently giving summer. Like, I can't wait. The last time I was in Germany was during spring, and it was so cool. Like, I couldn't just get myself feel. But this I'm about to experience summer for the first time. So excited, guys. Lesson 1: Germany's train system can be so complicated and sophisticated. We had to figure out our way right from the airport and straight to our host. We go. So guys, first things first, after arrival, get your luggage and then you head to look out for your train. So you're currently looking out for our trains. Yeah, one good thing about flying with Brussels is the fact that if you download the app and you sign up with your details, they send you up-to-date information with regards to like your baggage, like your gate changes and all that. So when we arrived at Frankfurt, we were waiting for our luggage. It took quite a while, and then they texted that we're gonna let you know when your baggage is going to arrive, so be patient. And then after a while, luggages came, and that was it. So if you're flying with Brussels, make sure to download the app and then sign up. Like it makes everything easy for you, especially if you're visiting a country for the first time. That's a good hack to take note of. We are here. So guys, we just arrived in Cologne, heading to the hotel now. Cologne. So I heard a lot about this city and I'm happy I'm getting to experience it for the first time. All the way to the clock tower. Amazing. Wow. Okay, let's go. Jacob Christian Adam Foundation is an organization that partners with institutions like Don Bosco in Ghana to provide skills and training for the youth. We met their donors and partners and even grantors to get to learn about their work together with the AHK Ghana. It's a really dope one. Cologne Cathedral. Today was a no activity day, So I woke up way early to get this sunrise and to check this famous edifice and get to see how daily life goes around here. Here you get to see a lot of tourists coming in from different European cities to get to see this touristic spot. So just check into Dusseldorf, second city. My first time in Dusseldorf was in 2019 when I visited Germany for the first time, and it was exciting. And here again I am in Dusseldorf. So guys, I can't wait to tour Dusseldorf and show you the best things to do and see. So come along with me and let's do this.
Welcome to Dusseldorf, the state capital of North Rhine-Westphalia, which is in Western Germany. We are a city of about 660,000 people. About roughly a third of them have either a foreign nationality or a background of migration, so they've moved here over the past 1 or 2 or 3 generations. We are here on the promenade of the Rhine River, which you can see is one of the nicest places in the city because it's free, it's open, it has fresh air, it has the river flows from Switzerland all the way through Germany to the Netherlands, and this is pretty much where people love to spend their summer evenings, go for a stroll. There's a lot of bars, cafes down here, there's many festivals, many events happening here. And pretty certain if it's a day like this, if it's hot, if it's nice outside, people will walk around here and you will see people of all places, of all nations, of all backgrounds on this promenade. Oh, there's many. The nice thing about Dusseldorf is that it's very central. So most of the cultural institutions, most of the parks, the venues are all more or less in the same area, in the heart of the city. And if you leave that, you go to the residential areas. So basically, not everything, but I'd say 80–90% of what's happening in Dusseldorf is in the inner city. Of course, we have the arena, which holds, I think, around about 65,000 people for big concerts, for soccer games. But there's also castles in the south. There's, as you can see over there, there's a fairground coming up. Gotta get rid of that fly. And there's a lot of activities and concerts going on. Of course, wait for it. There's also the old town where you can always go for a nice local beer, which is just over there, and you'll see it tonight. And now we can go like that.
Ready for this?
Today we are in Dusseldorf. The tour took us in and around notable streets in Dusseldorf, like the markets, squares, and finally finished up at the office of Visit Dusseldorf, which is the destination marketing agency of Dusseldorf city in Germany. Currently at Visit Dusseldorf, the destination marketing, account of Dusseldorf, showcasing the best things to do in the city, where to go to events, the ins and outs. So let's meet the social team. So come with me.
Also, it would be great if you yeah. We've got the last slide with QR codes as well, so that should be fine. Happy that you're here.
So it's today your first day in Germany or your second day?
Second day.
First day in Dusseldorf? Or?
You right?
First day in Dusseldorf, yeah. This morning.
Yeah.
So first time in Germany as well?
For some
second time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you getting tired of the same question every time?
No, actually no.
Hybrid position between content strategist and social media manager. So I'm managing our social media accounts, which is Instagram and Facebook mainly. We're also playing around with Instagram, Pinterest, and next year, we're thinking about jumping on the TikTok trend.
Oh, great.
I'm Kenny. I'm the content creation manager here by Dusseldorf. This means everything in photography production or film production is on my position. With Frankfurt, Hamburg or Munich or Berlin, we are very small. I would say we are the underdog of the German destinations. And yeah, a quick overview.
Well, so normally we do have sound.
That's okay.
Isn't that good?
We do sound engineering.
Yeah, copyright, you know. Yeah.
And everything you see here is in walking distance. That's the great
Lovely.
Everything is close by.
Also, like this. What if you could get up close to art, not only here, but also here? What if you simply set out to explore art, culture, and cityscape on foot on the Dusseldorf Art Walk? Just one ticket, only 20.
Here in our Stadtsparkasse Düsseldorf. You know, it's not our native language, English, so it's not very easy for us, but we will give our best to communicate with you today. And yeah, let's introduce ourselves. Yeah, my name is Mia. Nana. And I am 27. I am almost a decade here working for Stadtsparkasse Düsseldorf. I started my apprenticeship in 2016, worked as a
here at Sparkasse, and before that I worked on a project for this beautiful place called Smoney. So this place is called the Smoney Hub, and Smoney is a brand from our Sparkasse, so from our bank, which was founded to create a place for, let's say, the young generation. So we call them Gen Z. Of course, yes. So we created this place so that we will teach the younger generation more about finance. So this place is really about financial education. And we have our beautiful called money buddies. So one of them is, for example, Dinaro. He's also half from Nigeria.
Here at Stadtsparkasse, a bank that is optimized for digital and young people, we get to hear from two young ladies who are building their brand and taking advantage of LinkedIn and digital media.
Okay, so take you back. So choose their alcohol. Oh, yeah. What should we take your
Soju Bar, a not so popular or crowded restaurant scene here in Dusseldorf City. We got to try authentic Japanese and Korean cuisine for lunch.
Because we had fries.
Yeah. What is still missing? Should have let me
Let's not go there.
Try it.
That's nice. We are now visiting Ernesto, social media and public relations.
Oh, I love that. Yeah, that's like Loki and our Jenny and all that. Hello.
Is it alright if we are filming? Yes, I think so.
Thank you. Okay, welcome. My name is Steffi. Gen Z names like
I like it. I like it. So we are talking to this like perfect spot to work. No worries, fine.
All girls and what? No, I need to show it to you. It's like
wait, I'm gonna get the full fit, man, because you look really cool.
yeah, with the purple.
Yeah, give me a little fit check.
Yeah.
That's like 360?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Who you are? Where you from? What do you do?
Hi, my name is Kofi. I'm the cover writer, producer, content creator from Ghana.
Awesome. And where do you post your content? Like where can people find you?
So Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and then Twitter.
All right. And from your community, like what the communities that you post about and that you move, like what have you noticed? Like it's what really gets connects with the people.
So for me, I've had the opportunity to kind of like travel across the African continent because most of my content kind of focuses on the Africans, mostly the youth. So I've had the opportunity to kind of like touch on some of the world's top brands. So people kind of like are able to relate with me on that level. So how is Kofi able to actually work with these brands? So most of the times I get to share the stories on how my journey, on how I actually work with these brands and how African youth can also aspire to also get to that stage. So it's mostly bridging the gap between young African creatives and what they can do on the global stage.
Awesome. Yeah. Would you say in your community or like in Ghana or wherever, like is there like a generational divide, kind of like millennials, Gen Z, or is not really like a thing?
I don't think it's really a thing, but I think currently we get to see a lot of the younger generation step up, take up roles, drive attention and to also take action on like global issues. So social change, poverty reduction, education, and all those that relate to people. So I think the younger generation are taking up spaces now, which is that is really encouraging to me.
Awesome. And for you, like you personally, what would you say makes good content?
I think good content is when it reaches the right people and they're able to relate with what is being shared, and then kind of solves a solution. So if there's a problem and then the content kind of solves that solution, I think that is good content in my opinion.
Awesome. Thank you very much.
Music and architecture. Can I talk about all these different things from your perspective as an agency? Is that good when you're looking for the best?
I'm thinking about it. I don't think it's directly that it doesn't fit to a brand. I think for the creator himself, maybe it fits because the question is, why do your follower follow you? Is it because of the tennis aspect, or is it about the art aspect, the architecture, whatever? Or do they follow because they like you? And maybe it's more than a topic you own, but personal branding, and then maybe you fit to a brand. So yeah.
So it means you guys are also thinking about that as well. So if you are coming to work with me and I do tennis and you check my analytics and see which of those videos perform well, and if they don't fit with you, then
like these are all things that you like. It also speaks to like you authentically, right? So like because you're showing yourself for who you are. So I don't necessarily see it as a bad thing. Like if I don't play tennis and then like all of a sudden I'm doing a video about tennis, for example, I feel like people might know that that's not so authentic, and they might also not come out as cool because it's not who I am or it's not something that I like. So I think like it just kind of also plays into the authenticity of who you are. But a friend of mine, he is like a really big fashion blogger, creator, influencer, and last year he got into cycling and he started posting a lot of videos about him like riding his bicycle and whatever. And then he noticed his audience didn't care about that, so he started to lose followers. So then he stopped because he's like, okay, yeah, you guys are here for the fashion, you don't care about that. So like he made a separate account where he was cycling content, and that's working for him. But it depends on your audience, right? Like the reception to your audience and what they like and not.
And I think it depends also.
People follow you for a certain reason, but at the end of the day, you are the creator, so you decide what they see. And sometimes it takes time. You lose people, but you also win people when you start something new. So it's like sometimes you have to a little bit play around with it and see what works. Because I used to start with fashion, and I was kind of bored of it at some time. And then I started posting different stuff, and I saw like some people liked it, but some people also didn't. But it's like at the end of the day, it's like that's your account, so you have to take the risk because you want to present something which you like, and don't be doing stuff only because you know it works for you at the end of the day. So it's like kind of 50-50 I think.
And I think if you like the stuff.
With one professor at Takoradi Technical University. So it's something that we've been talking about, and through Frederica, she told us, there are some wonderful Ghanaian young people, content creators who are coming around here, so why not show them what we are cooking? And definitely, I think when we come to Ghana, then you should be a part of it. In as much as it will be in Accra, Takoradi. I think Takoradi, December to remember.
Yes, the best city in Ghana.
You know, right? You know, right? You are the best. So, Sebastian would explain what Museum Express is about, and I think we take it from there if there are any questions.
Everything is a little bit improvised here, so this is my little iPad here. Maybe you can come a bit closer and you see the whole presentation I've prepared. So I'm Sebastian, I'm from Dusseldorf, so this is my hometown. Welcome to my hometown. I live like 10 minutes from here, and I'm a graphic designer and illustrator and artist here from Dusseldorf, and I also studied here in Dusseldorf communication design. And I'm doing this now, I'm self-employed now for 7 years. I have my own little one-man graphic design studio. But what I like most is ideas. I love ideas. And during the pandemic, in December 2020, there came the news in Germany, all the museums and galleries had to close for 2 months. First there was like a period where you can use a mask, and there was like a time slot where you can go to a museum. And I personally think that art is like a basic need, and I was shocked that I cannot go to a museum anymore. So I was sitting at home office, and I looked outside the window, and there was like 5-6 new startups in Düsseldorf delivering food. And I thought, okay, when you can deliver food, why not delivering art? So I thought these delivery backpacks was super funny to me. First they look like super funny, but also it's a cube, and a cube is a room. Why not install like a mini museum in that backpack? So that was my idea, and I call it the Museum Express. So you have like an LED light, you have like a little room there, and you could put like a sculpture in there, for example. So you have a room for one piece of art. For example, a sculpture, a canvas, a photography. You can put like a video installation there. For example, we could put your videos in there as well that you presented here to the 3D. And then there was like demonstrations, I think in 2005, around Paris. And the media said, oh, these are like wild people, they are doing demonstrations. And JR said, no, these are my friends. And he said, let's do pictures together, and you make like funny faces or wild faces or grimaces. And we paste them up inside Paris. And we show the people that you are normal people, you are my friends, you are just angry about the situation. And it went off. You see this black and white, this like huge posters in Paris in black and white. And after that he started a world career basically. So these are all the images, all the projects from all around the world. Maybe you've seen one of these. at the Louvre, at the border from Mexico, in Tokyo, in Paris, all around the world. He's like super crazy. And in 2011 he got the TED prize, I think the TED prize, yeah. And then he went on stage and said, I want to give my art to everyone. So
we shall.
Alright,
Ja.
So,
Also ich denke, wir werden
so pause for
jetzt haben wir die Filme insgesamt noch weiter, ne? Die Woche.
Elizabeth.
Ja, natürlich auch noch mit Herrn Dr. Schafer.
Yeah, please.
That's good. That's good.
Take another one.
Oh, that's nice. That's beautiful.
Rechtzeitig anrufen.
Sehr gerne.
Müssen wir jetzt mal gucken, ne? Ob das Feedback ist.
Of course I will print it out later, but let's take just a
Thank you.
Football match I organized between Essen and Dusseldorf. So I like doing more of football, more of sports, and also talk shows. I take people to offices, translation. And so through all these work, Ghana Council saw me and they said they want me to work for the youth. So I'm the youth coordinator of the Ghana Council. So you try.
Stop.
I already have a lot. I know what you mean, but
check out the Inside Out project. Like I said, this is no joke, guys. This is like
it's really cool.
Check out is like crazy.
Yeah, I'm not laughing about it. This is really cool. This is really
No,
cool.
sometimes, like I said, sometimes people say, "Oh, what's
Yeah.
like a sweet project?" But
Yeah.
like I said, this is like he's like a
This is art.
famous, one of the biggest artists in the world.
Do you have like a business card? And I have to reach out to you for
I
an
have a
editorial
business card.
piece. Yeah. This is amazing. Honestly, deserves a lot of spotlight.
Yes. I'm going to make an amazing
Thank you.
video.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same here.
I'm going to make an amazing video.
So I have this here for you guys. This is a sticker set. Okay. So this is my bike. These are my socks.
I was going to say you look the part. That's what I was going to say. You look the part.
So and this is my business card.
Okay.
All the
Our first day in Dusseldorf was a rather long one, from tours to meeting people and having great conversations and discussions. We ended up with a local German dinner before heading back to our hotel.
Aaron and Damon.
Salad. Okay, the salads are good here. I mean, I would recommend
Oh, don't worry, I'm just taking. This sunset is stunning. Oh my dear. Okay.
Very nice city.
Yeah. It's beautiful.
It's relatively new, everything. This is a company for airplanes, for trucks, for cars. I think one of the
Lesson number 2. Small towns in Germany are livable cities. Don't pressure yourself to move to bigger cities without experiencing the smaller ones.
Yeah, we have one guy who is, when he is not working, he is a firefighter. He is a leading firefighter.
Essentially, just for like having a work entry and getting into a job properly, and you get a certificate at the end. It's very valuable in Germany, and you're not allowed to do certain jobs unless you have those certificates sometimes. So if you want to be a plumber or something like that, you need to have the certificate, or you have to work under a person who has this certificate, so they are liable for what happens, right? So everyone can be assured that they are knowledgeable and good at their job.
No, this is like the industrial.
It's industrial area.
Yeah,
Can you see?
It's like
Then we'll go to Bochum. Then we'll go to Berlin.
Hello.
Okay.
Wir wussten unsere Ausbildung im August anfangen. Ja, schau mal, wie wir haben
Dr. Michael Blank, der auch im Moment hier ist. Eigentlich
Also, ich heiße Nana Kujodre, Nana kurz. Ja, und ich habe meine Praktikum im Februar angefangen und jetzt ich warte meine Ausbildung zu starten. Ich heiße Andor Patrick Ofori. Ich bin Praktikant bei Firma Lemgo und ich habe schon mit 4 Firmen gearbeitet und wir freuen uns, unsere Ausbildung anzufangen. Danke. Ich heiße Lemgo Mayor und jetzt ich arbeite mit M-Group und jetzt ich bin bei Kramp & Kramp, eine sehr gute Firma, aber jetzt ich warte für meine Ausbildung im August. Dankeschön.
Hallo, ich bin Emanuel Bilsen, besonders die Artisten. Ja, ich freue mich hier zu sein in Deutschland. Und, am August fange ich meine Ausbildung bei der Firma und das freut mich sehr.
So I wanted to do Nkosiani Beku, but the time actually was.
Please tell me your name and what do you do?
My name is Stefan and I'm working on the rooftop of the houses in Germany.
Wow.
I have a company and often it is raining in Germany, so we need roofs to make the houses safe.
Wonderful. All right, please tell me your name.
My name is Emanuel Bilsen, and I'm one of the 5 activists here in Germany, an apprenticeship program to do with the company M Group. The company is basically into the refractory business. In simple terms, they do construction, particularly with kilns and bigger ovens like what we have back home at Gassep or Dangote. Yeah, that's what they actually do.
So obviously you are receiving trainees from Ghana. What preparations have you made as a mayor to be able to accommodate new entrants and then maybe increasing number?
Could you repeat?
Yeah, so I'm saying, have you made any accommodations or infrastructure? Like, what preparations have you made to receive this?
What I would show you if you were here, that kind of thing. In the old town we have a few things you are a must see. I first mention our marketplace, where the town hall is. It's an old marketplace where over 800 years people trade 2 times a week. Typical for Germany and typical for Lemgo. I think you have to see the so-called Hexenbürgermeisterhaus. It's translated, it's the mayor's witch house. That's a dark time in Lemgo. We had there a witch hunting season many years ago, many 100 years ago, but there lived a mayor who was a bad man, and he made witch hunting and made harm to people, and he lived in this house. Nowadays it's a museum and it's a must-see because indeed it's a very nice house. The facade is very nice, and in the museum you can all learn about history of Lemgo. A third must-see I have to mention is the so-called Juncker house. There was a man called Juncker, it's a German name, and he learned about arts all around Europe. He studied in Italy and he came back and wanted to create a new style of art. It's kind of a mixture of Art Deco and Gothics, and it's a very strange mixture, and people didn't understand him. People thought he's crazy because he made this new form of art, and he made a whole house of wood, and every part of the house is made arty. With a knife he made all these textures, these structures, and the house looks a little bit spooky, but it's a very unique kind of art you only find in Lemgo all around the world. Juncker House is a must-see.
Now, Lemgo has a chunk of the huge factories and companies. Here, we get to meet the Ghanaian apprentices and interns and to get to learn about their stories.
It was just explaining why Lemgo was...
Recommended.
Actually, these are drinks.
About
Not at the airport. One of the guys, it's for him. We'll try for the way. We'll try for the way. Here it's cool and then the other places are very warm.
Today, that's what I think the
very fine.
Hello.
We had a great time in Lemgo, the Ghanaian apprentices, and
those boys were fantastic.
They were really cool. Doing amazing.
Well, I feel like when we met them, we understood why they got what they got.
Yeah, exactly.
I think they had
very
the right
open,
attitude.
intelligent, hard,
committed, determined, all of it.
So if you're watching this, guys, we wish you all the best. Make Ghana proud. And
make your families proud.
We appreciate you putting us on the map.
And we are rooting for you.
Alright, bye.
Later.
You went from Accra to Kumasi, there was natural rainforest in the 50s and the 60s. Now you go.
So I'm here at one of the vocational schools where these apprentices come in to be trained, and we just went through one of the, I think 2 or 3 of the, classes, the carpentry class as well as the mechanical side. And you see young people from all ages come here, to get trained on the job. So this is going on and on. We spoke to the principal and she mentioned that there's no age limits whatsoever. So once you're determined and know what you want to do and you believe you have the skills, you can come in here to get trained and then learn on the job, learn the German way of doing things. And the good thing is they have the infrastructure, they have the machines, they have the technology that will give you the necessary skills, the upgraded skills, to be able to be efficient in the workspace. So that's a very, very good thing to get the opportunity to actually learn the skills or learn apprenticeship in Germany. So yeah, do check this school out. If you are somebody, someone who is interested, who loves woodwork, who loves mechanical works, who loves like doing stuff with their hands, and they have goals of building a career, they should find their way, get in touch with the TVET Atubi project, sign up, register, and then find their way in Germany. It's an option, honestly, if you decide to actually migrate. If you have plans of migrating from Africa to any part of the world, this is one of the easiest, the legal way to actually do that, because the companies are going to be interested in you. They're going to actually make your migration process easier. They're going to build the right infrastructure to actually facilitate your move here. So it's not like you're going to just migrate and move and you start working immediately. Once your paperwork is done and you are in the country, they provide a very easy way for you to just come into the system and then transition gradually. So you don't just come in and work straight up. Yeah, so that's a good thing, and that is what most of the apprentices and interns are currently doing here in Germany. So I'm really happy to have experienced that for the first time. And yeah, so if you know anybody who is interested in vocational stuff like this, you can put them on. Yeah.
Tesla people.
For you.
Okay, so the first barrier I would say is the language, because if you are in some place you can't communicate with anybody, you always find yourself lost. And then secondly is how open you are in society. If you are the type that's like, let me keep everything to myself, it would overwhelm you. So yeah, those were the two things I saw as challenges. I'm not saying I was keeping things to myself, but these are what will hinder you from socializing with people. Besides that, everything is okay, and you should also be very tolerant. Some people might not behave the way you want it, but just look it aside and you'll be okay.
So we ordered Vietnamese, and look at this. Oh my god. Thou prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemy.
Don't worry, I know you're.
Done with our adventures in Bochum, and we are bringing home to Berlin, our final city, before we get back to Ghana. And so far, I think my favorite cities would be Dusseldorf and then Lemgo, because it's more like slow, like quiet, chill, calm vibes, not too expensive, and Dusseldorf because it has a bit of everything and it's more diverse. So I think I should be reaching about 8 cities now. The first time I visited, I did about 4 cities, and now I think I'm doing about 5. So let's see, I think 9 cities in total. Hopefully I can return to Germany and do more cities sometime soon. So let's see. guys, so we just arrived in Berlin. This is Berlin Hauptbahnhof. Hauptbahnhof is German for main station.
In Berlin. I don't know them.
So, we're at the Berlin Wall. These are the So this is what it is.
According to historians,
Look, that's how Potsdamer Platz looked like before the volcano. Does it make you cheerful?
See the individuals. You like that's what I want to communicate. Like there's a lot of people.
That is really good.
Yeah.
It's really good.
Yeah.
10 over 10.
That's the full.
What I would like for you to do is get part of our history, and that's this very bad part of our history. And I think it's good that we have this memorial because people start to talk about it, to discuss, and to see how they feel about it right now. And that's important. You're not supposed to forget this kind of very dark chapter of the German history.
So the Holocaust, what was it actually about?
It was Hitler and his very, very, very strong and weird belief that Jews need to be killed because they are guilty and they are, Jews from point of view of Hitler were not. I mean,
they're all humans.
Of course, they were humans, but.
I love that. I love that.
I mean, owning it doesn't mean I'm guilty.
No.
Okay.
He was residing over there, and then when he had to go to Berlin, he came with his carriage all the way through the gate, and then he was in Berlin.
Oh wow!
Now Berlin is much more than just behind the gate.
I did the job of a news presenter for a while. I liked it, but it was not. I didn't feel it that much. So it was a job, but it was not my. What's the word? My passion, right?
A time when we are all looking forward with high expectations for the new German government's Africa policy. It is the coalition agreement which gives us plenty of reason to look ahead with optimism.
And last but not least, Mr. Head of Department for Foreign Trade Policy, Import Promotion, Development Cooperation and Projects at the Federation of German Wholesale, Foreign Trade and Services, BGA. A warm welcome.
Who is taking? Sean.
Yeah.
Quite a lot, yeah.
Right, as you see a lot of.
Yeah, it's nice, but it's also tiring.
Yeah. And how long you will be here?
We're leaving
on Wednesday.
Okay.
We're here
Since then?
So it's like a trip.
Yeah.
If you need 50, train 100, give us 50.
Yeah.
That's a good deal.
Then it's fair.
Yeah, really, really fair.
They always come with it's a good.
Yeah.
It's a good thing. It's only good if there is something back to us.
Yeah.
We need to build that competence. Germany is established tradition. Although the narrative on one side means we need jobs, but we need also to create jobs.
Yeah.
The only way we create jobs is by having qualified people. So we're happy to give
Claim because it's a 3 years program, they are saying that we're not keeping the people they retain, but the probability that a typical African will return
is low.
Even the way it is built, it is always built in areas that are very needed here. So which means it's why it becomes very attractive. But for us, I say, let's be real. We need 50 people, train 100. Keep 50.
Simple.
And we have a feeling that we have gained something in it.
She was taking care of me.
Cannot party.
Presentation, and after that we have time to just discuss and exchange opinions.
I'm Chang. I'm also from communication department. I'm in newsroom, and social media is one part of my daily work. And yeah, nice to meet you all.
Yeah, hi, nice to meet you all. I'm Lina. I'm doing my internship at the communications department, so I'm here for 2 months.
I'm also a content creator. I create videos on technology most of the time, but I also talk about marketing, psychology, as it affects technology and everything in between. So, yeah.
To the politics and to the media to give them nice opportunities to do business here.
Wow, this is nice. This is noise.
Full stories, yeah, man. Yes,
oh, Charlie.
Yeah. Wow.
Das Schöne ist ja, diese Wolken, das ist ja auch ganz nett. Das ist ja viel besser als die blaue.
Have talented skills that I think these companies that are located in Lemgo would really need, and for that reason I'm very much happy with this initiative by AHK Ghana and the ministry to foster the collaboration between these two countries. Thank you.
Shirley, number 2.
Hi everybody. So I remember before we came to Germany, we had a meeting with AHK, and one of the questions I asked was, how does one qualify to come on this apprenticeship program? And they said a willingness to learn the German language, an open mind, and a right attitude. And I was like, how do you quantify that, right? Because I was expecting certificates and degrees and stuff like that. Then I was like, okay. Then we came, we've met a few CEOs, and we had a conversation on the people that have come so far, their experience with them, and generally how they pick apprenticeship for the program, because I understand it.
Chatting.
I need 2 euros.
You put 50, so it's not.
I can see the company never vibe with her.
That's what I'm talking about.
Don't play with us.
Yeah. So, yeah, Charlie. Yeah.
So we're trying to get some chocolate souvenirs.
Yeah. Are you filming us or you?
I'm just filming, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we are getting.
I become 1.5 euro. So today is the last day of our trip here in Germany. We leave Germany today for Ghana. It's been an exciting 10-day, adventure, going through 5 major cities and minor cities in Germany, visiting, these apprentices and interns, and also getting to meet with. It has been a learning journey for me because I had to, learn the German system, the trains, the transport system, and not just basically just get a first-hand taste of what it means or it feels like living, working, and studying in Germany. It has been a great experience so far. I got the opportunity to visit Prague, which was on my list for a very long time and had a great time. Europe is much more different from Africa in so many ways, and it's something that I've taken note of, and hopefully I get to return to Europe someday, maybe in a few years, maybe next year. You may never know, it might happen anytime soon. So thanks for watching this vlog, and guys, catch me on my next one. See you soon.